Hearts made of stone.
Do you ever just, days at work, just come over here and just stand and just look?
Me?
Yes.
Nah.
Many didn't think he would make it. Many didn't think he would soar to the top and become a pioneer music man. But against all odds, Eddie Ray did make it. Ray grew up in Franklin, North Carolina and graduated high school in 1944. He then went to the Army and applied for Army Officer Candidate School but couldn't pass his eye exam.
It was there they discovered I had formation of cataracts on both eyes.
Shortly after, in 1945, Ray moved to Milwaukee, where his career started as the stock boy at Decca Records Distributing Company.
It's a job that nobody else wants. It's the lowest echelon you can have in the shipping department.
It only took 3 months for Ray to realize he was sick of the Milwaukee cold. So he hopped on the train and moved to sunny Southern California without much of a plan.
I didn't know anybody, and I celebrated my 19th birthday in Los Angeles in the Skid Row hotel room, broke, looking for a job.
It was a rocky beginning to his new life in LA, but through dedication, perseverance, and commitment, Ray quickly moved up in the rankings, holding many different titles, like the first African-American music executive at a major record label and working with some of music's most famous artists.
First hit B.B. King up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Can't even close my eyes.
I promoted Sam Cooke.
She was only 16.
And we had a young guy out of New Orleans. His name was Fast Domino. I sold over 250 million records with him.
Ray says his journey really was against all odds because he climbed to the top of a music industry with absolutely no musical talents.
I have the ability, and it's always been that way, to recognize talent in other people at an early age, sometimes even before they recognize it.
It was a natural gift that led Ray to where he is now, the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame, where he's forever known as the man behind the music.
They are simply known as Jodeci, and their music has been touching the hearts of fans for over 2 decades. Their influence has also impacted some of the industry's biggest names, like Timbaland, Missy Elliott, and Genuine. We caught up with the 4-man group at Radio 1's Stone Soul Music Festival in Richmond, Virginia. More than 20 years later, fans are still screaming, shouting, and singing along.
We've always told people we still together. We never broke up.
The quartet got their start in Charlotte and soon became chart toppers and award winners. They were dubbed the bad boys of R&B because of their unique style.
And when we were 16 and 17, 18 years old singing these songs, it kind of blew people away. And then, we had the combat boots on. We was the first group to start sagging jeans and tattoos and hats backwards and earrings.
Their swag, style, and music still being imitated today.
And we set an impact for the groups that's doing it now. So what they doing now is what we was doing way back then. And they look up to us.
But Jodeci says they've worked hard to stay relevant, even releasing their latest album.
Cars, clothes, girls, and games. Through the years, a lot of things change.
It keeps going, it keeps going. Non-stop.
And asked them about the state of R&B and hip-hop today.
In a state of emergency.
Yes, flatline.
The group says there are hardly any trendsetters, but for these men, they say it's a chance to show the industry, fans, and future generations how it's done. In Richmond, Virginia, Chris Williams, Time Warner Cable News.